just dragged out my BSA Thunderbolt A65, which has been put away since well, summer of last year. I was getting a little bit fed up because it kept fouling spark plug and dropping out on one cylinder with no obvious reasons. It doesn't seem to burn oil or wet the plug or anything. I converted it back to points after a Payson ignition let me down and let me in for a long uphill push. A few things just sort of culminated really, it piled up, and I had other bikes on the road to enjoy and I just put it away, and before you know it we're into the start of the next riding year. Well into it, it's just we've had rather abysmal weather this year so far. Anyway, I thought I'd drag it out of hibernation and see what I get. Now I have put a new battery on it just now, but apart from that I haven't done anything at all. We've got some of last year's finest E10 sloshing around in there. I was very pleased actually to see that it hasn't wet sumped, well, not to a large degree anyway. There's a good bit of oil still showing on the stick, and that has stood a long time. So let's not tar all BSAs with the same brush that their gear pumps drop all the oil down into the crankcase, because there's obviously very little of that happened here. But whether it's likely to start or not is anybody's guess. I haven't done anything at all. I haven't looked at the plugs, the points, I haven't even turned the fuel on yet. So this is just well, let's just see what, if anything, happens. I haven't really got any great expectations that anything will with this one, but let's put the camera down here and just have a brief try and see if anything does actually happen. Fuel came through when I tickled the carburettor, so that's a good sign. I've got the choke on, I know it like that. Like I say, I think it was only running on one cylinder when I gave up and put it away, but let's see what, if anything, might happen. Wow! That's not a full job. That's as much of a surprise to me as anybody else. We've got a bit of smoke, obviously wet something a little. It's really not too. It wasn't doing that when I put it away. Well, I just can't believe that. Points. They'll never catch on, you know. And this E10 ruins everything. Looks like I'd better set to and do a bit of cleaning next. I got my online reminder about the free road tax needing renewing, and I did that today. And that spurred me on to drag it out the corner of the shed that it was in and just try my luck, but I can't believe that. Well, hopefully we might be seeing quite a bit more of this machine again in the near future, and I'll endeavour to have it looking a bit cleaner as well. There we are, we're running on 2 cylinders. The smoke is clearing. Yeah, it's risen about, maybe an inch at most on the dipstick. The oil tank's full. This is all looking rather promising. Best get my finger out and get it ready to go out looking half presentable. What a nice surprise on what was beginning to look like a bit of a crap day actually. So that's lifted my spirits immensely. And like I say, there's no tricks. That really was the first attempt to start this thing in probably got to be 8 months or so, I would think. So I'm blown away by that.